What is going on, folks? I am Goat. Welcome back to Warframe Frame Build. So we're looking at Sevagoth. Now, Sevagoth used to get absolutely fucking shit on constantly. Good. Oh, he's just not that good. He's just a lifestealer frame. All of a sudden, Sevagoth gets a couple of augments, and all of a sudden, Sevagoth's a fucking god among men when it comes to fucking frames because now he can just nuke the shit out of areas. It's pretty hilarious. I find it funny because I've liked Sevagoth for a long time. I think Sevagoth's passive sucks. I really do, because it's much like Anaros, except the problem is that Sevagoth's shadow is really, really stupid. Okay? People talk about the clunky nature of Lavos' kit. Sevagoth's shadow is the epitome of a clunky, functioning thing. So making this thing work in your favor to regen and lift yourself up is problematic at best sometimes. Sometimes it works great, sometimes it's a massive pain in the ass. So it really just kind of, it's very situational on how good his passive is. And the problem is that his passive completely bypasses you're being able to use Last Gasp. So you are stuck with this bitch. So unless they bring out an augment that bypasses his passive, you're stuck with that one particular problem of, well, this is life, but as you see, I have subsumed over his shadow, which, truthfully, that's where I wish the passive would be bypassed. If you subsume over his shadow, his passive should just be null and void, and you should just be able to use Last Gasp and then just revive yourself that way. I really wish that they would fix that little goof, because that would tell them, hey, if somebody doesn't like the shadow, that means they're not going to like having to try to revive themselves with that stupid thing. But here we are. So Roar is on here just for weapon output, just to help kill people. Epitaph is his weapon, and it's really fucking good with him. You run whatever primary and whatever melee you really want to, but truthfully, the Epitaph on charge firing is unbelievably good with him. I personally like the Tenet Galaxian on, it's magnetic progenitor, but I'm running cold, so I'm running photon overcharge, so I can get energy from that, and I can constantly keep his energy pool up. His shards are health, because, yes, give yourself a little buffer. Ability strength, and 2 equilibrium shards to really make sure that you don't have energy problems. Is it necessary? No. But is it helpful by not having to put, equilibrium on here? Yeah. So, Dark Propagation and Shadow Haze are the absolute must-haves. And as you can see, obviously, there are offsuited polarities, which means that you can save yourself the bullshit of 5 Forma into this because these came out. Okay? So the way this works is you cast 2, you cast 1. When people die, multiple ghosts come out. I think it's up to 3. Almost positive. Yeah, up to 3. And they go about and they start ripping the seeds of death that you've planted with the 2 into the enemies. And it just basically kills them. It's a good time. Now, do you need 2 Umbra Form in here? Absolutely not. No. Do you need a ton of health? No. But is it a nice buffer? Because you could still get shot in the ass even when people are moving slow. Yeah. Because, if you think about it, Gloom, you slow people down by 64%. You don't need, like, a gajillion strength into this build to make this work really, really good. Okay? You don't. What you want is range, a good amount of strength, and definitely some efficiency. Personally, I like the fact of having a little health in here. That way, if something does shoot you, it just doesn't down you from the get, and then you get stuck in that stupid tomb or the tombstone bullshit and have to use the shadow. So that's just me. And then obviously, Molt Augmented is going to put you up 245% ability strength when it caps up. So there's just that. So yeah, that's just kind of the thing. So we just pick up some energy, and then obviously, as you see above me, I have Worm Prime. To just stop status effects. That's just the thing. I didn't even need to hit Roar. I was actually planning on having to shoot somebody, but that's what Sevagoth does. He just kills shit. Skadoosh. All 20 just went sayonara. And yes, it'll do that at level 230. Yes, it'll do that at like level fucking 850. It just keeps... Yeah. It just keeps going and going and going. It's like the Energizer Bunny of Doom. So, yeah, that's Sevagoth. It's simple, it's straightforward, and it's destructive as hell. So, folks, thanks very much for watching. As always, catch you in the next one.